I wanna make you feel beautiful. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along. Yeah. I don't mind spending every day on the corner in the pouring rain. Look at the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. Okay. Hi, Taurus. Please hit the like button on this video. I kind of felt like while I was shuffling to get the cards for the Tauruses, I was just pressed upon about the situation in New Orleans, sending them some love and light. And how Taurus is just so patient. They are just so willing to take their time before they make a decision. It's a quality I'll never have. But I do respect it. I do understand it. The first card out for you, Taurus, is this High Priestess, but she's in reverse. And I know this might not be for all of you, but it feels whenever she's in reverse, as far as your love life goes, this first 10 days of September, you might have been torn between two. If you are already married or something like that, it might be between your work life and your home life, But for some of you, you're caught up between two different people. You've got your mind on two different people. You're not sure which one you want to commit to. You're taking your time figuring it out. The old and the new. It really does feel like more of an idea that you're torn between. Obviously, they're both good choices, or you wouldn't be torn between the two choices. Both are equally compelling, but one just does it for you more than the other, Taurus. Okay? At least in this first 10 days, they just know how to communicate with you. It feels like you get it. You feel it, it's clicking more so than the other one. Maybe the other one might look good on paper or something, the other option, but there's one, it might not make the most logical sense, but it feels the best. That's the one. Okay. As far as your money goes, this feels like you might have taken a little bit of a loss here. Something you lost, something that's lost value for you, and you might need some protection here, spiritual protection, but this looks like actual legal protection. Like you might need to start really looking into writing things up, writing things down, It feels like you've learned a lesson, like you need to have this stuff on paper, not just in your mind. You can't be the only one with the code or something like that, If all else fails, where to go and look. You have these thank goodness you have these papers drawn up. Where is the papers? I'm kind of getting a sense of that, feeling a thing too. Some papers. but you need it in order to protect your assets. This first 10 days, it might have already transpired by the time you watch this. In the Heart of Hearts here, you've got the Seven of Swords here in reverse. I guess he's better off in reverse than he would be on the upright. He's not a bad card. Like, a lot of people have him down as the liar, the cheater, the deceiver. But in all actuality, boiling it down, at least he's clever. At least he's come up with a way out of this. He tried. The Seven of Swords in reverse in your love life, your relationships. It seems like you're trying to hold on to something from the past here. This might be what has you torn. This might be what paperwork you need. I don't know, but something that has to do with holding on to your old assets, your old sense of security. You're looking in the past, trying to figure out how to keep it with you. It definitely has a sense of loss here. Something lost. I know you fucking lying. Brittany. She brought you? Oh, I'm recording. I'm doing Taurus reading. Thank you for coming through, though. Welcome home, Your Highness. Peace, Queen. Okay. Sorry, Taurus. So as far as your money goes, yeah, it just feels like you really getting a good lesson in keeping your receipts and your paperwork and stuff, being organized in that area. Something really has got you kind of stuck in this first 10 days. Your money making, you're going to really be much more considerate when you get out of this situation. I promise you that. Whatever it is having to do with your money, something's got you definitely taken aback. Like, what the hell? How much you said that cost? I thought this was supposed to, what was I paying the insurance for? If this is how y'all got me looking for, I need a what? A paper from where? Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you here. Okay. Subconsciously, though, this month, this King of Swords here in reverse, he's disappointed with the people's attitude. Like, okay, even if that's what the protocol is, you don't have to treat people like this. You're really thinking about not speaking to them, cutting these people out of your life completely, if that's how they're gonna behave. Heavy air sign in this reading. Seriously, heavy air sign. BAV. It stands for Be a Vibe. What's Side Story, Poppy? Welcome home. Peace, Your Highness. Peace, Your Highness. It's the boss of the week, y'all. God damn it. Do a little, make your booty clap or something. Excuse me, I'm recording. I'm recording. Papa. Poppy, welcome home. I missed you. I've been, ow, 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 ow. He pelted me with rubies. Thank you. Sheesh. That's going to leave a knot. Thank you. You tired of seeing my big ass forehead too, right? Me too. I said enough is enough today. Give us free. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. I realized today you were my boss of the week, Poppy, and I was like, wait a minute. I need to see the little, with the little crown on the side. So I put my hair like this just for you. Put my hair just like this. Like, this is for Poppy West. Did you see anything different? As soon as I finish this reading that I'm sorry, Taurus. I'm so sorry. I know you guys are the most patient. You'll wait for me. As soon as I finish this reading, then I can start drinking. I'm almost done. This is my last one. Poppy, do you notice it? Look up. Do you see? I was wearing them 6 jerseys all the time. I moved up into my 7s. I moved up into my 7s today. 700K. Yes. All right. Let me finish working. Okay. Hi, Taurus. Sorry about that. It was important. It was be a vibe, you know. Okay. So you've got this King of Swords here in reverse. As far as your money goes, it feels like you probably had some inkling that you should have taken more precautions, something that you should have done in the past or before things went awry. Now you have to kind of pay the price for it. And it feels really bad because it's like, not only if they could just be a little bit kinder about it, like, okay, I understand I'm missing some paperwork or whatever, but you understand, like, have some compassion. I really just feel like you are really surprised at the lack of compassion that people have, how they communicate so poorly. You know, it really disappoints you here this first 10 days. You might be already in the thick of it, and if you are, I'm so sorry that this is how it is. There might be some relief coming for you. You know, the sun comes out tomorrow. This is I feel like a very helpful person. Maybe I'm the helpful person. I would love to help if I can, right? I wouldn't talk to you crazy like that. Okay, Taurus. As far as your love life goes, you trying to have a peaceful conversation and somebody getting indignant with you. If that's your situation, you don't, when they go low, you don't go lower with them. And I feel like you know that already. You wouldn't talk like that no matter what they decided to say to you. As far as your money goes, I really do feel like there is a helpful person around. And even though you might have faced some challenges getting the paperwork and stuff together, you do seem to have gotten some clarity. You seem to get everything together, and without the people's help that you thought you would have gotten, you know, it feels like you might have had to drop somebody for another. It's like somebody's bad attitude. Remember you being torn in the beginning of the month? You didn't know which way to go, and their attitude just sealed the deal. It's final. Don't you dare go and spend all your money in one place, you know. Stick to the plan. Whatever you're supposed to do with this money, don't get crazy. I know you like, you know, fancy clothes and expensive colognes and stuff, but you do have some legal things that you need to take care of. You do have some stuff that you need to put in motion now to protect you in the future so you don't end up in that same type of situation that you were in before. Okay, with your paperwork, with your contracts, with your lawyers, whatever, you know. Pay those things first before you start, you know, doing too much. Okay. In the center of it all, this whole month, the heart of the matter is you just try to move on to smoother territory. It's pretty obvious by maybe the 16th or so. By this time, it feels like like you'll have major choice in love. Good night, Bob. I'll see you around, okay? You have major choice, and you'll be taking a serious hiatus. People really show they butt this first week, this first 10 days of September. And by the dead center of the month, you're just going to have to pick up with what you got, raise your chin. Like, I'm getting a sense of like, I've been kicked out of better places. Let me go. Good riddance. Oh, you leaving? Good. Thank good. That kind of feeling. Like, oh, you taking a break from me? Whew, thank you. I'm taking a break from you too. Okay. This is another reminder. When all this stuff sorts out and you finally get the contracts, you want to make sure that you move efficiently, move precisely, be analytical as you can. Really study for clarity, make sure you understand everything and try to get everything done. Don't let people double talk you, triple talk you, tell you one thing, bait and switch you this month. This is a reminder for your money to save. I don't have to tell a Taurus to save. They know that. But don't bust that piggy bank open just yet. I heard like your rainy day fund. Like, I know it rained, but this might not be the rainy day that you needed to save for. You've got other things in place to take care of that. So be smart, as one of my African proverbs. Be smart with your money. Okay? Do something smart with your money. Subconsciously, hey, I was thinking about you. I just conjured you up, Bro Smooth. Welcome home, Your Highness. I'm doing Taurus reading right now. And I was thinking about you the whole time. Like, you were the focus of my mind, the Taurus in the front of my brain. Okay, Taurus. You got the Ace of Swords here in reverse. Okay, so subconsciously, I think this is more like dragging it on to say, like, it feels like somebody thinks that they're taking a break from you. Like, maybe they call themselves cutting you out, and you are actually like ready to cut them out anyway. It's something about the way they spoke to you, the way they speaking to you. And this is coming into like maybe around the 21st. It still don't sit with you. The middle of the month, the second 10 days of September, you moved on, you got space away, but it's still subconsciously, it's still some stuff that you didn't get off your chest that you would have liked to let it be known. It feels like there's still something you can do with your money at this point towards the end of the month, middle to the end of the month. It might not be it might have like a little bit more jagged corners, a little bit more hurdles to cross. It might be a little bit more difficult. It might not just land the way you kind of expect that it would, or you hope that it would. You might have to do some extra talking, reading, writing, communicating, a lot more correspondence than you would like to have to do. But don't stop at the first sign of a rejection, If the first place doesn't give it to you, it must be that you need to go to this other place. This other bank, maybe, because you've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus's card altogether, in the last 10 days, like in the headspace. I feel like you really are trying to find like the right the right person, you know. So remember in the beginning of this reading, you had this, what you call it, high priestess in reverse, and it's like being torn between the two because it's in reverse. But it feels like by the end of the month with this Hierophant, these are all pair right here. These two, they belong together. They belong together. Okay, they're the company here. So it feels like something gets resolved. You know, rejection is the protection. That whole thing comes into play here. And I feel like you're really searching for something formal. Especially in your relationships. Okay, so let's say, you know, whoever this is that you end up walking away from or splitting up with, having a disagreement with, because that's surely it's a lot of talking and a lot of communicating going on back and forth this month for you, Taurus. Take care of your throat. You know, that is the part of the body that the Taurus rules. So with all of this sharp stuff, you make sure you keep, you know, maybe lemon, honey, you know, keep your chloroseptic, like whatever your normal go-to for your throat problems. You just start taking care of it early this month. That's my warning. I hope you got that message in time before you have something, you know, or by the end of the month, you're going to need, you're going to need it after using your throat chakra this much all month. You're going to definitely need something soothing, some healing going towards the end of the month. I was saying with that Ace of Swords there in reverse, as far as your money goes, you know, get a second opinion, look for others. And it feels like towards maybe around the 25th or so this month, just as Mercury goes retrograde around the, you know, right after the full moon, you might be able to find some relief here. For some reason, maybe somebody makes a real declaration to you. They try to come back around. I don't know if it's a comeback around, but they really are like trying to get you to commit, or you are trying to get someone to sign on the dotted line this month. Make it official. Maybe if you are a father, bro, right? Somebody might come asking for like your daughter's hand in marriage, like something very formal when the Hierophant is there. But I kind of get the sense with all of this other legal activity, you know, you might just find like you have a court date, you have a meeting with an important banker, a lawyer, an adjuster, something of that sort. Okay. It feels like you're dealing with a lot more of the legalities, the communication issues regarding your money this month, and it might not be as comfortable. You know, you have your ideas of how things should work and how people should conduct business with you, and it feels like you're learning to sharpen up. you're getting sharpened up this month, Taurus, on thank you, cutie pie. You're getting really sharpened up this month on your outlook on the financial arena altogether. Like who's who and what's what is really gonna show itself to you by the end of the month. But I feel like it's in a helpful way. You do end up finding some institution that you can trust. Because I feel like with the Hierophant there, you can trust the Hierophants. but not blind faith. Like, it's not without doing your research, okay, and understand a lot more, okay. Um, Also, after like such a hard fight for your money this month, it might be a good idea to see, or I kind of feel like people are kind of coming around and begging you, Taurus. Like, now, after you did all the hard work resolving all this and get sorting all of this out, and people was talking all types of crazy to you all month long, the end of the month, they're like, well, I'm so glad you you fixed all that. So can I borrow $500 till next week? If not five, whatever you could spare till. So it definitely does feel like some buzzards might be swarming. They got you fucked up. Like, wait, hold up, you got me for that. This video is not gonna get monetized. I'm doing too much cursing. Hey, what's up, Bill Dog? Welcome home. You do have the Temperance. So maybe the 30th, the 24th, the 26th. Thank you. Happy Friday. The 26th, and on just towards the end of the month. This is divine. This is what always happens. Don't even trip. It's not even anything that you did or didn't do to deserve the people coming around begging you for money, the people talking to you crazy. It's just, you keep it cool, okay? Keep focusing on that love that makes you feel good, the one that makes you feel good. Remember, we said that in the beginning. How will you know what's it feels better? How will you know this is the bank, this is the company that you should go with? When you talk to them, it just feels better. It doesn't feel like nasty and rude like how they were the people you were talking to in the beginning of the month. You'll know when it feels much more smooth, Hey. It feels much smoother, okay? In your heart of hearts, you're going to have to get really creative to get to the love that you really deserve, the thing that you really wanted. Remember, you start out the month torn between two, whether if you are torn between two actual lovers or torn between two passions, two ideas. Both were very compelling. Okay, with the brushes. Both were very compelling, and you have come towards the end of the month now, realizing that you're going to have to be really creative. You're going to have to really come up with something good if you're going to get after that love or that thing that you really know feels the best. It just gives you emotional security, satisfaction. It's just easier with this person. It feels divine. What? As far as your money goes, Taurus, you're learning a lot here. You're being shown a lot, and you'll be better for it. By the end of this month, you'll be somewhat more of an expert than you've ever been, and in a great position now to shore up your financial. You will never find yourself in these type of situations again. You'll be better off for it towards the end of the month, okay? Overall this month, you got the Two of Swords here. Always remember, if you're single, you could be with the relationship with yourself. with yourself. That relationship is still a very important relationship, your relationship with God, with yourself. And remember, it's predictive. So it could very well transpire towards the end of the month. You'd be like, when you look back, you're like, oh, snap, I was not thinking it was going to go like this. Ooh-wee. Sorry, Taurus. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know. Let me finish this. Taurus, with this here, this is overall this month. You can't ignore problems. You can't put it off any longer. And there's nobody else coming to read through the contract, to do the things, to look for it, to help. There's nobody else to speak for you. You're going to have to speak for yourself, stand up for yourself, make the choices for yourself. And no matter what, you're going to have to show them what it means to be classy, what it means to be righteous, what it means to be the best, to know quality, to know what you know, to be patient. You're going to have to actually be the beast. And Taurus is usually not that. That's not usually their shtick. But this month, you see some issues that you have to deal with it. You can't keep accepting it. You deserve respect. And you have to give it in order to get it. That's the most powerful sword that you can have, is the respect sword. Okay? No problem. Okay. With the brushes. Don't worry though, right? Especially when it comes to all of this stuff with your money, don't let it drive you crazy. If you find yourself having crazy venting sessions and getting really worked up over it, it's just paperwork, baby. It's just, it's just applications. It's just paperwork. Don't let it frustrate you. Don't let it get you out your element. I know it's not your normal thing, but you need to take your time, be patient with yourself, okay? Take it as a learning experience. But if you start having a fit and pissing a bitch and using every opportunity because you are uncomfortable with this type of dynamic, with this type of work, or somebody might be making you feel this way, don't sink to their level. If they start trying to be shady or doing any of this, fast talking, double talking, and trying to confuse the situation, being hard-headed, whatever, you stay high. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the rubies. Let's go leave a somebody just came through rats on me. It's the boss of the week acting up. Okay, Taurus, your advice for the whole month is the Three of Swords in reverse. Hey, swag, surf, swag, surf, swag, surf, surf, swag, surf. Thank you. Thank you. Taurus, Three of Swords in reverse. You might be experiencing a real painful separation, at least you get back. Like, I feel like it just seems like some conflict. And once you reestablish the respect here, there's a thin line, and it's, sticks and stones could break your bones, and words hurt a lot too. Damn it! Watch how you talk to me. Watch how y'all talk to Taurus. ABAV. Hey. Hey, listen. I wonder if I'm boss of the week over in your side. No, your girls be acting up. They be doing the most. It's going to be hard to be boss of the week over there every week. We'll see. As far as your money tour, good night, Papa. It's a good thing that you caught whatever you caught early on this month. It might be a lot of hassle and everything going back and forth trying to deal with this stuff this month, but it's a good thing you looking for it, you're catching it, you're getting sharper at making sure that nobody can pull a fast one on you this month, okay? I hope this is helpful. Excuse me. I'll see you guys next month. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment. Ninit, I don't know. Okay, I'll see you guys next month.